Here in New York State, Governor Cuomo's office has just retained a criminal defense attorney. Ha ha! Looks like it just got real for Andrew Cuomo. Hi folks, Van Prepper here. Those of us in New York State have been bombarded with this story since it began, but I'm going to dumb it down for those of you outside of New York State who might not be as familiar with it as we are. Andrew Cuomo promised on the campaign trail that if he was elected, he would appoint an independent commission to root out the corruption in Albany. Now that's a good promise almost all the time, unless the person making it is the most corrupt piece of crap in a city and a state filled with corrupt pieces of crap. And Andrew Cuomo is just that corrupt a piece of crap. So Cuomo, after he got elected, true to his word, formed the Moreland Commission. And it was an independent commission, as far as they'll admit to, and they began to do what they were designed to do, to investigate and look for corruption in Albany. The problem is, Andrew Cuomo's idea for this was really that he was going to have dirt to hold against people who wouldn't go along with him politically inside the legislature. But the Moreland Commission began to investigate people close to the Cuomo administration. At that point, the Cuomo administration allegedly began to interfere with them. They went so far, allegedly, as to, after subpoenas were issued for people close to the Cuomo administration, allegedly, those subpoenas were pulled back by the Moreland Commission on the orders of the Cuomo administration, allegedly. It's not really allegedly very much longer, because this is going to come out. As I said in the opening to this, the Cuomo administration, Cuomo's office, has retained a criminal defense attorney. Now, they're trying to play this down, but they are terrified about this. Andrew Cuomo spent about 2 weeks during a gubernatorial election cycle not showing up anywhere. He didn't want anything to do with this. He doesn't want to answer questions about it because he is a corrupt piece of crap. I'm sorry to put it in those terms, but that is just the way it is. This guy is a bully and a thug and a tyrant, and he doesn't care about corruption unless it's coming from somewhere outside of his own office. So the commission was told, as I said, to take back subpoenas, and eventually Cuomo disbanded the entire commission. Now he says that this is not a problem, that this doesn't show any corruption at all, that there's nothing wrong with this. Now, if you're so corrupt that your own commission that is investigating corruption ends up investigating you, and then you interfere with it and disband the commission, you're pretty doggone corrupt. Andrew Cuomo's response to this is so insane that only in New York and only in Albany can you be so arrogant as to say something this stupid. This is an actual quote from Andrew Cuomo. It's not a legal question. The Moreland Commission was my commission. It's my commission, my subpoena power, my Moreland Commission. I can appoint it, I can disband it. I appoint you, I can unappoint you tomorrow. So interference, it's my commission. I can't interfere with it because it's mine. It is controlled by me. Well, Governor Cuomo, the United States Attorney's Office that is investigating you does not quite agree with you, apparently, that it is your commission to do with as you so choose. And the Cuomo administration and people around them are under investigation for interfering with the Moreland Commission in their work. And they have actually been cautioned to stop contacting members of the Moreland Commission because allegedly, right after Andrew Cuomo came out and made a statement, the same day, a couple of people from the Moreland Commission came out and made almost identical statements, and allegedly the representatives from the Cuomo administration actually offered them written statements. This is what we want you to say. This is the release we want you to make. Allegedly. It's only allegedly here in New York because everybody knows that this is true, that Governor Cuomo is a corrupt piece of crap, and any organization that was actually looking for corruption was going to end up going where it smells the worst, and that's right in the governor's office. So Governor Cuomo, enjoy it. I hope the investigation turns out something horrible for you, and this state is freed from the just horrible burden that is having you as a governor. I'm Van Prepper. This hasn't been a Safe Acting Gun News update, but it doggone sure has been a fun video to make. Happy shooting, everybody.